Mental health is one of the clear winners in the budget, with $1.5 billion in new spending pledged over the next 5 years. Practitioners are particularly pleased that some of the money is focused on early intervention. One example of how successful that can be is a unique community-based program for mothers with serious mental illness in Sydney's West. Rebecca Bailey reports.
Yay!
It's not hard being her parent. It's hard being a parent with a mental illness.
That's my girl! Mwah! You're so clever.
Life as a single mother is tough enough, but being a mother with a serious mental illness nearly cost 21-year-old Jessica Cameron her child.
Honestly, I was afraid that I was going to go down a very bad path.
Good girl. Do you want to go back?
I needed to take drastic measures, otherwise I was afraid I wasn't going to be the best mother for my daughter.
Hi Jess. Hey girl, how are you going?
But Jessica Cameron and her 19-month-old daughter Lily have been saved by an innovative women's and children's program in Blacktown, Western Sydney.
How was that for you? Yeah, it was good. When you're having a bad day and all you want to do is hide and someone comes knocking on your door going, "Hey Jess, how are you?" And all you want to do is scream and rant and rave at them, but you sit down and you talk, and then all of a sudden the weight's lifted.
Run by the Richmond Fellowship of New South Wales, the residential and treatment program at Charmian Cliff Cottages is one of a kind, supporting some of that state's most vulnerable women and their children.
It is a godsend for some of these women who will, in other circumstances, have had their baby taken away from them or placed into care.
Jessica Cameron has been through more in her young life than most would ever experience in a lifetime.
I was just continuously abused. I was getting in trouble. I was never at school. I was constantly wagging. Started smoking marijuana. At the age of 13, I fell pregnant with my first daughter. I had to make a very difficult decision after she was born, and I switched her life support off.
In and out of foster care as a teenager, she was raped, had 4 failed pregnancies, was on the brink of homelessness and suffered from anxiety, panic attacks and bipolar disorder.
The bipolar makes sense. It explains the psychotic highs and the psychotic lows that I've had through my entire life that I can remember. So it just makes sense. And my mother's got some mental issues as well, so it runs in the family.
Between 2 and 4 women per 1,000 deliveries will have a major mental illness, a severe psychiatric disorder. So there's a constant stream of women coming through with these problems. So I'm sure she'll get a lot of benefit from having a much more regular sleep-wake cycle.
Perinatal psychiatrist Professor Philip Boyce works at one of Sydney's biggest public hospitals and also treats the residents at Charmian Cliff Cottages.
The majority of the women that I've been involved with here have either had schizophrenia or bipolar disorder. Some of them are coming in here with substance misuse and addiction, so they may be on a methadone program as well.
Good girl. Thank you, honey. Mwah.
The Richmond Fellowships program allows women and their children to stay together in their own villas, with 24-hour psychiatric and emotional support available on site.
You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The women are taught to manage their illness and medication, as well as parenting skills.
It's not at any cost. It has to be always with an eye to the safety and protection of the child.
I thought, well, I'm really just hanging by a thread. I've really got no hope. At that time, I had absolutely no hope.
Ishmael.
Donna MAKI was separated from her son Ishmael when she admitted herself to hospital for post-traumatic stress disorder and depression.
The depression was so severe that I knew that I couldn't be a good mum to him. I couldn't take care of his needs because I wasn't right.
What would have happened to him, do you think?
He would have been placed in foster care.
Donna MAKI and her son are now living in a transition house after spending 4 months at the Charmian Cliff Cottages.
My health is pretty well. I still have my ups and downs. At the moment, I'm not on any medication, no antidepressants.
Of the 35 women who have been through the program, the vast majority reported increased wellness, have maintained stable housing, and have maintained their relationship with their child.
It costs $1.1 million a year to run this centre, or about $46,000 per family for 3 months.
It's an investment in prevention and early intervention, an investment in saving lives.
The Richmond Fellowship's Chief Executive, Pam Rutledge, says with only 6 women and children housed at any one time, 3/4 of referrals are turned away, and many more centres are needed nationally. How does that make you feel when you see these cases that can't come here?
Well, frustrated, furious at times, because I'm seeing women lose the opportunity to have that relationship with their baby deprived for bureaucratic reasons.
But for the lucky ones like Donna MAKI, the opportunity provided at Charmian Cliff Cottages has been life-changing.
As a mum, I thought I lost it all, but I gained it all back. But I can see myself stronger than ever.
I love you when you're kind and good.
Jessica Cameron still has her bad days, but she knows this is her best chance to not only get well, but also to be the best parent possible.
Oh, if it wasn't for this program. It's like a door opening for the rest of your life.
I love you more and more. Mwah.
Rebecca Bailey reporting.